Okay, welcome back to the Caribou Data Science channel. As the title suggests, I'm continuing to work on my ibis slash python slash Emacs slash Quarto template scripts, which I can use simply by changing. The idea is with the template is simply all you do is maybe change the names of the data, important change maybe a couple column names. We would go very quickly create some summary statistics and some summary plots. Now tonight, let's move this thing down here. Okay, and we left off the other night back up here loading our packages. This is the main one here, ibis. We are, even though it doesn't say so, ibis is actually converting the code into SQL and running against a DuckDB engine. That's not that big of a deal here, but it does make it easier to do certain things like perform renames, to perform filter functions and things like that. So here's our basic install function right here. Okay. And first we start out by this is a given, and it's by as a percentage of the gross national income, or GNI as it's called, for the United States. So we did a filter on entity. Now this database from our world data is a little different. The entity only contains countries or legal entities, so to speak. No summary statistics, no income, and no world, no continents. Only countries and legal, things like Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands and stuff like that. No continents, no world summaries, no income groups. Okay, so we just did something very quick. We just pulled the data for the United States, converted it to a pandas data frame, and then we just did a very quick plot over here. And we can actually see that back over here. Okay. Now this doesn't look very good because the United States back in the mid-60s was given 0.6% of our GNA as foreign aid, but now by the 2020s it's fallen down to about 0.25%. Okay, because I don't think there's a percentage. I think because I find it very hard to believe that the U.S. would have given 60% of its gross national income as foreign aid. Okay, and here's the next section. We want to take the countries with the 10 high. The last year is 23. So what we want to know is, in 2023, what was the 10 countries with the highest foreign aid as a percent of GNA? Okay, so that's where we are right now. So I'm trying to come down here. I'm making a guess here. This is going to say sort. We're going to say 10. Okay. Now this probably won't work, but we'll see what happens. All right. I'm going to do a Control Z to put in the background. I will mention I have looked at Doom Emacs a little bit. I'm not really a hardcore type of Emacs or DI type of guy. So I'm still using the basic plot. Of course, we are running Slackware current on a virtual machine. So I'm going to do a $sign means run, and then the number of the command I want to run. I'm going to run command number 562. Okay. So let's see what happens. That sort command may not work. Okay, but we'll see. So we have to come back up here, bring it to the foreground. Okay, maybe we have to do something like this. Do we have to put? Let's make one. I'm not sure. Do we have to? Because we're pulling in. Yeah. You know what? I bet we. Do we have to put the underscore there? Because we're calling it here. Okay. And this should be passed, right? Let's see what happens. Okay. If that doesn't work, we'll try putting an underscore behind it. Let's do something a little fun. Grab 565. Able optic has no sort. You mean, well, you know, now that you mention it, I do mean order by. I was wondering, you may find it hard to do, but I was actually wondering about that, okay? I bet we do have to, you know what? We still have to tell it what data frame it's in, okay? Let's give this a shot. Could this be, it's an order by. Oh, well, this is interesting. Huh. Interesting, okay. Let's do meta forward. No. Oh. All right. Underscore period. Right. It's thinking this is a good sign. Let's come back over here. Okay. Good, good. Now we can come back over here and we can do a plot. Right. Convert this to a pandas data frame. Right. Go over here and do Let's try this. Let's make entity the y-axis, 4 to 8 the x-axis, okay? Of course, so what we want to take this list, right, and pull all the data. Uh, oh, look at this. Look at that. Obviously, the United States isn't ranked. It isn't doing so good. Again, this is percent. This has to mean 1%. Well, no. Yeah. So that's the percent. So this should be 0.6%. Okay, 0.6%. Okay. 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 Hmm. Oh, interesting. Okay. Filter full data set for just these entities. Okay, very nice. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. And if this works, my friends, I'm going to call it a night. Aid filters, top data is in, so we create a list up here, okay, I guess a list. Do we pass that list down to here? Then we do a plot. Let's see what happens down here now. We'll see how we'll see how good the free version of ChatGPT is as writing ibis code, okay? Entity name. Oh, okay, we come up here, and it's not entity name, it's entity, okay? So what I'm doing, what the Control Z does, it puts the process in the background, which means it's basically like frozen. Then it just came back, rather than open up a second terminal. I just do it that way. So, oh, look at this. Oh man, this could be good. Let's see what happens here. Oh, very nice indeed. But friends, I'm going to call this a wrap. Okay, I'm going to call this a wrap. Okay.